Hello friends, today we are going to configure GRE Tunnel. Our lab topology is shown here. We have two remote sites, site 1 and site 2, which are connected via a public network. In public network we are showing two routers, and we will connect site 1 and site 2 via this public network, and we will establish a tunnel between site 1 and site 2. Okay friends, we have networks here. For site 1 we have network 192.168.10.0 and site 2 192.168.20.0. We have tunnel IP addresses. On site 1 we will assign uh, IP address 10.1.1.1 to our tunnel interface 1, and similarly on site 2 we will assign the IP address as 10.1.1.2 on site 2, and on our public network we will use uh, the IP scheme as 1.1.1.0 for from site 1 to public network 1, and from public network 1 to public network 2 we will use 3.1.1.0, and from public network 2 to site 2 we will use network 2.1.1.0. Okay friends, let's start our configuration. I have assigned the IP address as 192.168.10.101, and the gateway will be 10.1, which will be the IP address of our this interface. Similarly, on site 2, we have assigned the IP address as 192.168.20.101, and gateway will be 20.1, which will be the IP address of this interface. Let me show you the interfaces here. Okay, now start our configuration. Let's start with site 1's router. System view, host name will be site 1, and we will assign IP address to our gigabit Ethernet interface 0/0. Interface gigabit 0/0. IP address will be 192.168.10.1.255.255. It is the gateway for our users of site 1. Now our other interface is GE0/1. Interface 0/1. IP address for this interface will be 10.1.1.255.255. Okay, now we will configure OSPF on this router as well. OSPF 1 area 0 network. We will only publish our public network on via OSPF, and here our public site is this 1.1.0. This will be considered as our private site. Okay, that's it. Now we will configure our public network. Okay, let me configure our site 2 router. Control C, system view, host name will be site 2, and interface G0/0 with private IP scheme. Interface GE0/0 IP address 192.168.20.1.255.255. Sorry. GE0/1 will be our public site, and IP scheme is 2.1.1.0. we will assign the first IP on this site. 0/1 IP address will be 2.1.1.1 okay. Same OSPF 1 area 0 network will be 2.1.1.0 wildcard mask. Okay, done. Save. Now we will configure our public network router 1. Control C, system view, host name will be public network 1. Okay, interface 0/0 is connected with network 1.1.1.0. Interface gigabit 0/1 IP address is 1.1.1.2 and interface gigabit 0/0 is connected with the network 3.1.1.0. 3.1. Sorry, IP address is 3.1.1.1. Okay, similarly we will configure OSPF here, OSPF 1 area 0 network. Here we will publish our both the networks on this router. Network 1. Network 3.1.0 and yes, command is fine. Wait, save, done. Now we will configure our public network router 2. Control C, system view, host name will be public network 2 and interface G0/0 is connected with network 3.1.1.0. Interface GE 0/0 IP address is 3.1.1.2. Interface GE 0/1 is connected with the network 2.1.1.0. IP address will be 2.1.1.2. Okay. OSPF 1 area. For all the network we are assigning area 0. We will publish both the network on this router as well. We will publish both the networks on this router as well. Now our initial configuration has been done. Right now we have configured all the public network with the routing protocol of OSPF, and we didn't publish our private network right now. Now we will, okay, let me show you one thing here. Ping 192.168.10.1. We are not able to ping this interface right now. Now we will configure our tunnel interface here on site 1. Interface tunnel 1 mode. We have multiple options here. We will use GRE. GRE. Okay. Now we will assign the IP address. On this site 1, we have IP address 10.1.1.1. Now we will configure the source address, which will be the IP address of this interface. And what is the IP address of this interface we configured on this router is 10.1.1.1 of GE0/1. Source 1.1.1.1 and destination will be this interface, as we are going to configure the tunnel interface between these two interfaces, and destination will be this. Okay, destination is 2.1.1.1. Similarly, we will configure the tunnel interface on site 2 router. Interface tunnel 1 mode GRE done. IP address will be 10.1.1.2. Okay, now source for this router will be this interface 2.1.1.1, 2.1.1.1, and destination will be this interface 1.1.1.1. Tunnel change to up. Okay, let me show you. Display IP interface brief. Here you can see tunnel interface 1 is up. IP address is this. Similarly on site 1, display IP interface brief. Here you can see this is up. Okay, let me show you another thing here. Okay, let's start capturing. Okay, yes, start Wireshark. No, okay, we pinged from this router to this interface. We were not able to ping this interface. Now let's check. Okay, one thing is also missing right now. We have to configure a static route from this network to this network via tunnel interface. Okay, let me show you from site 1. IP route static. Our destination IP address will be 192.168.20.0.255.255.255.0, and next hop of tunnel interface will be this IP address 10.1.1.2. Similarly on site 2, IP route static 192.168.10.0.255.255, and tunnel interface next hop IP will be 10.1.1.1. Okay, now we will ping from this user to this user. Ping 192.168.20.101. We are able to ping our user. It's not showing here. Okay. Here you can see replies. Okay, let me show you another thing. Let's check this packet. Here you can see GRE flags and version protocol type. This is friend how you can configure GRE on H3C and HPE switches and routers. If you have any query regarding this lab, you can ask me in comments. Thank you.